Today.
Yeah, is it best to do stuff indoors over the next couple of days? Actually, today's not bad. It's what's coming, which is going to be more of a shocker. So let's get right to it, show you what's happening across the state. We do have a shower, at least a little guy. It was a little bit bigger about an hour ago. It was severe. Things are kind of quieting down here out towards the Texas state line. Meanwhile, it's going to be all about the temperatures. We got to get right to it. 70s and 80s to the north. Down south, we're hanging on to a few 90s at this hour. And dew points, well, they're down in the 20s and teens. So that's a good indication that it is parched dry across the state. Wind speeds anywhere from 5 to 15 miles per hour. So not too bad in that category. Matter of fact, across the southwest, winds are on the lower side, temperatures on the way up, and that's going to be the trend well on into the weekend. So we are going to be turning up the heat courtesy of Mother Nature and the building of this big ridge of high pressure. We're talking about record highs potentially, and we're going to watch those numbers climb, at least get very close to record levels. What are we talking about here? Of course, Friday into the weekend will be probably our warmest time period. Specifically Sunday, though, check this out. We're now forecasting 99 in Farmington, 101 in Albuquerque. And by the way, if we do hit that in Albuquerque, that will break a record of the earliest 100-degree reading we've ever seen here. The record 97 and 103 in Roswell. That is the record there. I think we could definitely exceed that. So let's talk about a little bit of trivia, if you will, weather trivia, 100-degree weather facts that we're throwing at you over the next couple of days. And one thing, we generally see about 26 100-degree days on average in June, just since 1990. Back in July, or at least in July, we see 25, and then August, too. So actually, June is the month that we generally see the most 100-degree days. And the reason for that is, well, we get the monsoon going around July and into August, and with more moisture, it takes a lot more energy to heat the atmosphere. So that's one of the reasons why June is generally so hot and dry, because we don't necessarily have all that moisture in place. We have a little bit of moisture that will sneak in across the northeastern tier, but that is really about it. The rest of us will stay high and dry. So what are the numbers looking like for tomorrow? I think definitely going to be on the warm side to downright hot. 80s and 90s around Farmington, and there is a look at your 7-day forecast. And yes, we are in the low 90s in the weekend for the weekend in Durango. And heck, if you're heading up to Durango, maybe to do a little R&R, well, watch out. It's going to be a hot one. Upper 90s near 100 degrees for Farmington. For the southwest, overnight 30s and 40s, even some 50s and 60s. And highs tomorrow will climb into the 90s. How about the southeast? Of course, it's toasty down here. We're expecting that. But check this out. Upper 90s for tomorrow, Roswell. 103 Friday. We'll see 108 Saturday, 106 Sunday. Not a big deal, right? All right, towards the north and east. Overnight tonight, cool. Highs from the 80s and 90s. You may want to just camp out in front of the air conditioner the next couple of days. The northern mountains, overnight lows tonight will be in the 30s, highs from around the 70s and 80s, even some 90s. And there's your 7-day forecast. Santa Fe, definitely going to be hot. 97, you'll probably hit those upper 90s into the weekend. And these mountains, overnight lows will dip into the 40s. Highs tomorrow will be into the 80s with plenty of sunshine. And back up towards the metro area, overnight tonight will be in the 50s. Highs tomorrow into the 90s. So there's your 7-day forecast. And take a good look. There it is, 101 on Sunday. If we do it, we will break the record for the earliest 100-degree reading.
Maybe not a record we want to break.
Maybe not.
All right. Thank you, Travis. Sports is next.
Sports Talk Uncut. Van Tate Sports Office on KRQE.com.